Trump's new aviation rules that change the way we fly. There's giant news out of Washington on 6 October 2018 that will radically affect life for airline passengers, flight attendants, and other employees. This is about the Federal Aviation Administration bill that President Trump signed into law. This law had passed Congress with overwhelming support, and industry players and airline lobbyists have been watching it like hawks for a long time. Here's a quick summary of what's included. You'll notice that some of these new laws are the direct result of some viral incidents that happened on planes in the last year or two. The new law includes: prohibits airlines from bumping passengers who've already boarded a plane. Requires the FAA to set minimum standards for seat width and seat pitch. Establishes minimum standards for how much rest time flight attendants get between shifts. Makes it illegal to store a dog or other animal in an overhead bin. Prohibits passengers from using mobile phones to make voice calls during flight. Bans e-cigarettes from planes. Requires airlines to refund passengers for services they paid for but did not receive. Mandates that airlines must allow passengers to check strollers if they are traveling with small children. Requires the government to look into whether it's unfair or deceptive when airlines say flights are delayed due to weather, when there are actually other factors involved. Lets the FAA require airlines to let pregnant women board airplanes first. Creates a task force to study sexual harassment and misconduct among airline employees. Increases the penalties for interfering with cabin crew or flight crew. Requires the FAA to consider whether to allow supersonic airplanes over the continental U.S. Allows the Justice Department, Homeland Security, and other federal law enforcement to hack or shoot down privately owned drones if they deem them a threat. Also requires the FAA to work on regulations to allow regular flights of package delivery drones, like what Amazon wants to do. Authorizes $1.68 billion for relief for Hurricane Florence, which hit the Carolinas last month. Requires the FAA to set up an Office of Spaceports. Tells the FAA to set up an aviation consumer advocate, so that when you have something bad happen to you on an airplane, and you don't know who to tell, you'll at least have someone to complain to. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more aviation-related videos.